right, fam. Let's have a seat for me, please. Hello, darling.
My name is Mercedes Harvey-Flowers, and I teach advanced placement research, AP US History, and African American History at Crestwood High School in Dearborn Heights. But really, I'm a Black girl from Inkster, Michigan, a city with a rich and beautiful history that's also entrenched in the complex and painful history of the Ford Motor Company and Henry Ford's pervasive racism. I graduated from a highly selective university where very few of my peers look like me. I've taught through the soul-shattering, senseless murders of countless unarmed Black bodies and the subsequent vilification of protesters who dared to speak out. I've learned how to push through when my own soul is hurting. When I was training to be an educator, I envisioned myself this sort of beacon of knowledge for my students. I imagined that I would help them find their passions and cultivate their lifelong dreams. But none of my experiences as a Black woman in America or my training as an educator has truly prepared me to support my students who have roots in the Middle East right now. Over 90% of my students identify as Middle Eastern, and most of them have immediate ties to the area. Our classroom banter was lighthearted and maybe even silly prior to October 7th. But now the vibe has changed. Our classroom banter is filled with stress and anxiety and sometimes even fear. My students are afraid for their family abroad, for themselves, and for anti-Middle Eastern sentiments. I can't expect them to check these emotions at the door. We don't shed emotions like a coat. They're a part of us. It'd be unrealistic to expect them to do that. But fear and anger and uncertainty are barriers to learning. I can't fix this for them. I can't offer a solution. So I feel like I'm failing them. But I'm here to create and be representative of safe spaces for my students. But my students need more than a video clip, an article, or a nuanced retelling of a deep-seated conflict that spans lifetimes. They need more than what my current skill set can offer. And I need quality tools and resources to continue to cultivate these safe spaces and ensure that they're rooted in mutual respect and knowledge in order to combat the disinformation that they're experiencing and to have age-appropriate conversations about culturally sensitive topics and real-world conflicts, like what's happening with the Israeli-Hamas conflict right now. We must work to make our students be smart consumers of media, able to discern bias and inflammatory media. Our students deserve the best, but we can't be the best in isolation. We need help.